March Madness, man.
Yeah, let's make some picks.
Let's make some picks. We're gonna. I know that we still have $25 from Denny.
Oh yes, yeah.
That we can put to something.
Yeah.
So, do we want a consensus underdog, to go through? But first, who do you got in your final, and your winner?
Okay. I've got the bracket here with me. I just got to look it over here.
And to let people know, we have studied this for at least 7 minutes before we started.
Yeah, minimum. I'm like 3. Okay, so I'm going to take from is this the West bracket? This must be from the West bracket. South.
Florida is the number 1 team in the West bracket.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah. In the West, going to the Final Four. Wait, no. What the hell's going on here? I'm so confused. Okay, my bad. Okay, South. I'm starting to start with the South here.
South? Okay.
Yep.
I'll write these down so I remember.
Coming out of the South.
Yep.
And going to the Final Four. The Louisville Cardinals, the 8th seed.
Oh, I like that.
Yep.
That's all right. What do I got? South. Where am I got in the South? South. You know what? Go blue. Go blue, Michigan. So ours is going to face off in the Sweet 16 there, or in the Elite 8, or no, the Sweet 16. So, give me Michigan, the number 5 seed.
Yep. And for the South,
you just did the South.
I just did the South. That's correct. The West bracket.
West bracket.
It's a good one. I'm going to go with. You know what? I don't think you can look away from Florida.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to play much, but there's 7'9" center from Quebec, Olivier Rioux. Like to see him get some playing time. You see him cut the net. He didn't even need a ladder or a stair. He just reached up and cut the net. 7'9". What a monster!
So I'm going to stay in the West bracket. I'm going to go with favorites out of New York. I'm going to go St. John's University,
nice.
The number 2 seed.
Yeah, the regiment.
Yeah, so you're going to have the Cardinals versus Florida in that side of the Final Four. I've got Michigan against St. John.
All right, now we're going to go up to the East bracket.
East bracket. Okay. Oh, I already know mine.
Well, you're going Duke.
No, Arizona, man.
Oh, Arizona. That's
always
right.
Gotta go Arizona.
Yeah, that's right.
At some point, it's going to hit. So that's the 4 seed Arizona.
Duke is, it's tough to look past Duke.
It is.
At the same time, I see Oregon there, and I'm like, I'd like to take Oregon, but they're my football team.
They are your football
team. So I'm going to go with Duke. Duke coming out of the East.
The 3 seed or the 1 seed?
The 1 seed. And the Midwest,
which again is going to be a Sweet 16 matchup of our 2 teams here. So one of us is going to be wrong in the South and the East.
The Midwest, I got to stick with my team. Give me Gonzaga.
Yeah. What are they?
They are the 8th seed.
8th seed. All right. It's a Wildcast podcast. I'm pretty sure they have one of these down in the States. So I'm going Kentucky. I'm going the Wildcats, the 3 seed. So who do you got in the final? You've got on the one side, you've got the Cardinal versus Florida.
Give me the upset. Cardinal? Give me the Louisville Cardinals over the Florida Gators.
All right. And then in your other bracket, you got Duke and Gonzaga.
Give me Duke.
And you have in your winner?
Going all the way with the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just got a feeling this is their year. I watched one college basketball game this year, and Louisville won that game. So I'm going with that odds, that superstition.
Yeah.
That I only watched one college basketball game. It happened to be Louisville. Louisville won. Take them to go all the way.
Nice. All right, I'm going to go Michigan. I'm going to go number 5 seed. Taking on the Wildcats of Kentucky, number 1, because I just don't trust Arizona actually gets to the final. And that's not what I wanted to do, actually. I wanted St. John's. I'm going the number 2 seed, the 2-3. Yeah, the regiment. And I've got St. John's winning. You've got the Cardinal winning.
There you go. Okay.
What do we got for an upset? What are we thinking? We got some High Point. We got some Lincecum. Bryant. Robert Morris University, Montana. Those are all like 14, 15 seeds. We can go with North Carolina.
What a joke.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just say what a joke.
Yeah.
Anybody who believes that North Carolina deserves to be in this tournament needs to give your head a shake. It is an outrageous conflict of interest when their athletics director is on the selection committee and they had a dog shit season and they still managed to make their way into March Madness. It's a joke. They shouldn't be there. I hope they get their asses pounded by San Diego State in that 11th seed matchup.
Yeah. Once I found that out, I was like, North Carolina would get in on name alone, but when you're not having, it's the exact same thing in football. Bama always gets in because they're Bama. Whether they're generally up there, but sometimes there's teams that deserve it more, and it's a name recognition thing. This is a little bit more ridiculous with the athletic director. So that is a South battle, 11-11. I hate the first four. I think it should be 65 teams or 64 teams in the tournament. None of this play-in stuff. But as we all know, the NCAA is more about making money than anything else. So they get those extra 4 games on their networks. One of the playing games is Alabama State and St. Francis U, American versus Mount St. Mary's. Do we have a consensus that we want to go, or do we want to each pick one and split our winnings with Mr. Dorian, who please bet responsibly?
Are we going with just pick one underdog team?
Yeah, one underdog team to make the farthest.
Are we talking they have to be higher than what seed?
12.
Higher than 12?
Yeah.
I will go with UNC Wilmington, 14th seed.
Where are they coming out of?
They're in the West, and they got Texas Tech.
I'll stay out of the West then. And I will go with I'll go with a 15 seed.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go with Robert Morris.
Robert Maurice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so you went
UNC Wilmington.
So
Robert Maurice.
Mr. Dorian, if you want to put $12.50 each on UNC Wilmington and Robert Morris, and let's see if we can make some money so that we can afford to go to the Memorial Cup.
That's right.
Hey, friends, did you just enjoy that video? Now you can get more of that with the Wildcast Podcast YouTube channel. Subscribe. You're going to get a podcast every Wednesday. You're going to get a post-game interview after each and every home game. Click that subscribe button. Click the little bell. Make sure you don't miss any content.